What's up? I just got done absolutely destroying fools on CS2 after waking up like a fucking hour ago. And that means it's time to record some goddamn Dark Souls. And so, of course, we're playing Dark Souls 3. It's just what we've been on. And we're going to do the usual 5 bosses per video. And starting it off at number 11 of the journey, we hit Yorm the Giant. This fight really makes you ask the existential question that has you awake like 24/7 at night. That didn't even make sense, but you know what I mean. You're awake all night thinking about this bullshit ass fight because has gimmicks gone too far? All right, Yorm, I think, answers that question with an outstanding yes, brother. Gimmicks have gone so fucking far to the point where you need to get the weapon in the boss fight in order to effectively beat him in a reasonable amount of time. Like, yeah, you can beat him without doing that. You just can't hit him in the legs. You need to hit him in the body and the head. But like, why would you do that when they made this stupid ass gimmick to make it easier when you just get the sword, charge up this special, and do like 1/4 of his health? It's so disproportional. You can't even just be like, bro, just fight him normally then. Like, no, fuck off. I'm not trying to spend 5 minutes on a dog shit boss. You need to get his cinders because he's a lord and you need that to go. So he's a main boss, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's a way to skip him or anything. And it's just fucking dog shit. At least leave like optional bosses to be gimmicky. Not like a main fight, dog. That's fucked up. And when you compare it to another gimmicky fight like High Lord Wolnir, you can even see the difference there. Like, at least you just have to hit his rings to kill him and they're just there and it still feels like an actual fight. But when you're just sitting there like, okay, I gotta charge my sword up, this is what I'm gonna do because if I do anything else it's gay, it's just dog shit. They could have at least, I guess, made it so the sword normal attacks did more damage, but nah, fuck that. Just charge that fucking special that takes like 7 seconds and then let that bitch rip and boom, you've beat this guy. I mean, this is the worst giant I think in the Souls franchise, which sucks because he's cool, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he has a micro penis. All right, that's the only way to explain this. He's got a micro and he just can't be saved. All you can really do is call 1-800-FIX-MY-MICRO-PENIS and you can donate some of your foreskin to help reconstruct it. All right, it may take a lot of us, especially since it's a giant, so getting that proportional would be pretty hard. Although if you think about it, maybe giant cocks are like midget cocks and they're just human proportional. I think that's getting too existential again though. I mean, we're thinking too hard here. I don't want to blow a fuse, but think about it. Do giant have normal human cocks like midgets have normal human cocks? All right, we got to put our brains together on this one. All right, stay with me now. Stay with me now. But really, the best part of the Yorm the Giant fight is that it immediately takes you to another fight, and that is just the best. And it takes you to the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. And that's hype as fuck because, you know, Yorm is a cock tease. It's not really a real fight, but the Dancer of the Boreal Valley is a real fight, and it is a good fight. Although I will say, on the run I beat it, the first phase was just non-existent. It attacked like once the entire time. I don't know what that's about, bro, just for gore to be aggro. But I mean, really, the first phase doesn't matter because it's the second phase where shit gets fucking real. Motherfucker conjures up another sword and then it's just like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And you would think with like, oh, these quick slashes, these double combos, you'd think like, oh, it's gonna be weak. No, it hits like a goddamn truck, brother. Like a deer seeing the headlights and just getting plowed, flipping over the goddamn car. Or if it's a semi, getting flattened like a goddamn pancake. It's a pretty decent fight. I really like the spinning combos where it's just like groovy. There's something about it that I just like where it's just chill. It's like the dancer is literally dancing and I like how they actually got that through a fight. But then I started noticing something else. You know, there's something about the dancer. It's like flexible. It's kind of moving around, swaying its hips, and you know, it's definitely freaky. It's a she, I'm pretty sure, because the chick turns into it or something. And it's bad. Like, you kind of look at it, and something I think of is like, oh, dudes will be like, hey, bro, can you suck your own cock? Everybody can. You just got to work on it, by the way. The Dancer of the Boreal Valley could definitely suck her own fucking pussy, and it would be kind of crazy. And I don't think women really think about that, but I'm going to think about it for them because I'm all about equality, right? So I got to help them out every way I can. As a white male, 6'3", by the way, you know, I do what I can. But no, pretty easy fucking boss. You can stagger it. It's just for gore to attack first phase. I don't know what to tell you. Probably would have been harder. And so we're going to move on to the next boss, the Dragon Slayer Armorer. Now, those big bosses before this fight have not been the greatest. Yorm is bad. Dancer is like lukewarm. I like it, but it just wasn't very like strong or really there. It was just a little bit of a baddie. But Dragon Slayer Armorer is hype because first things first, they finally made a fucking like humanoid fight. By humanoid, I mean, he's like me, but he's 3 times my size because Dark Dark Souls players are either midgets, you know, like 3 foot tall manlets, or everybody in this universe is 12 feet tall and I'm like 5'10", you know? I'm not short, but I'm not tall, and these motherfuckers are literally giants, but we're gonna pretend they're not. But that's besides the point. He's wearing sick ass, I guess, dragon armor or some bullshit. It is super fucking thick. You don't even do a lot of damage. If you don't have like pierce on your weapon, you can't even hit through the shield, so that's kind of interesting, but it doesn't really fucking matter. It's the actual fight that I like. He is so fucking like strong. He'll hit the shit out of you. He has attacks that cover like the entire arena because it's so small. I think it's built like really fucking good. The only thing I don't like is the second phase when like the dragon thing or whatever starts shooting those little fucking magic fireballs or whatever. That shit's annoying. I think that kind of it doesn't really bother you, but when it does, you're like, why the fuck is this a thing? It doesn't actually make it harder. It just makes it more fucking annoying because you'll get hit like once every couple of attempts and be like, like that's a thing? Fuck off. But he's really cool, and it's just one of those bosses where when you lock in and you like actually get his moves down, because this one took me 16 attempts, which quite a bit, but like when I beat him, it wasn't even hard. I think I accidentally healed when I didn't even need to because I was whooping his ass so hard. I was just used to healing like after certain combos, and so it was funny as fuck. And I think that's always the most satisfying thing, when you can just struggle, but when you beat him with ease. You don't even get hit a lot. You just get perfect rolls on perfect rolls, and it just feels actually satisfying. There's a couple bosses in this game that do it, and I think Dragon Slayer Armor is one of the best at it. Only thing really holding him back from being like a top 3 is because there's just a lot of better like story bosses with actual phase 2s and whatnot, and so he's just kind of bland when you go later into the game, but I still really appreciate him in this like midsection. I mean, I don't even got any bullshit to say about him. He's chill as fuck, and he probably has a bigger dick than Yorm. I think that, and I believe it, and I honestly think Dragon Slayer Armor is like daughter dating material, alright? You gotta send that hoe to her, not to fucking Lothric, not to the fucking Highlord Wolnir. He'll definitely pimp her out, but this motherfucker, alright? I wouldn't even trust my daughter with Champion Gundry as much as I trust it with this motherfucker who's ripped the hell out in this dragon armor. The best thing about this too is we get another banger fight back to back with Lothric Younger Prince accompanied by his older brother Lorian, and this fight is pretty fucking good. I really like it. There's the first phase and it's done pretty well where you just fight Lorian, the Elder Prince, and it's not too hard. Really the only bullshit stuff is the teleportation, because that shit will literally be behind you and you just gotta fucking roll out of that hoe or get domed, because those moves are always so strong. The only one I never actually figured out was when he teleports above you and drops down. It just seems impossible to be like, okay, look behind me, look around me, look up, I'm dead. Fuck that shit. You just have to pray you don't get that, because honestly, don't even know how you're supposed to dodge that hoe. I mean, obviously you press fucking roll, but I don't even know how you're supposed to recognize like when he's gonna teleport above you and how you have time to dodge out of the way. It's kind of crazy, but it doesn't really ruin the fight for me because I still like all the other shit. It's a very like learning fight, just like Dragon Slayer Armor, and I really fuck with that. It's a good fight, designed well, and then you get to the second phase, and it's a good second phase. It's not an outrageous one. All they do is they add like projectiles with some of his moves. They extend some of them to go farther and kind of hit with a little lagging second attack. I fuck with that too, and there's even like a little bit of an added bonus. There's definitely like some homosexual, incestual shit going between them, because like Lothric's literally touching bro's penis, all right? He's hugging bro, and he's got that hand hanging down, just dangling that motherfucker. Because Lorian, he's definitely fucking packing, while Lothric's got a little femboy dick, and he's probably is a femboy, and his brother dominates him. Yeah, I said it. Y'all are too scared to think that way. It's true, bro. This shit gay as fuck, and honestly, I support it, all right? Normally, I'm homophobic, I'm racist, transphobic, I'm everything, dog. I'm the worst being you've ever seen on this world, and yet I support just two fucking brothers, you know, Brokeback Mountain style. If they're fine, I'm fine type shit. I'm just proud I could be a part of such a happy little family. Anyway, I killed them. Haha, give me your fucking Cinders of Lords, bro. Ha, bitch. Why do I say Cinders of Lords? It's Lord of Cinder. I might actually be fucking retarded. Please don't fucking call the mental institution. I'll be fucking good. I don't want to go back in the vest in the fucking white room. I can't do it. Ah! When I saw cause I feel like you're up to Okay, I took my medicine, so we can go on to the next boss, Osiros the Consumed King. And this fight is pretty decent. I think it's like a better dancer of the Boreal Forest because he's a lot more aggressive just without the swag. And so, yeah, I like it better at a fundamental level, but it doesn't really have the swag. So maybe, in fact, they're both pretty even on that. The only difference is that this boss is supposed to be sad, all right? He lost his little ocelot, blah, blah, blah. That's not actually why it's sad, all right? What we call that is a lie. We call that a manipulation tactic. I use it on my girlfriend all the time. Use it on my family. I lie to them 24/7. And so when I did that shit, I didn't even fucking sweat. I didn't blink. I didn't flinch. And so I'm going to keep lying to you. The reason he's actually sad is because think about the name. Stay with me now. The Consumed King. What is he consumed in? I don't know. He could be consumed in sports gambling. He could be consumed by many things like fucking hard drugs, a fucking burger from McDonald's. You never know. So I have to go on a personal level. What am I consumed by? And obviously that comes down to furry Fuda hentai drawings. All right. Obviously that's what he's consumed by. Because when that happens to me, I do the same fucking thing. I'm on all fours. I'm fucking slithering around. I'm going on a rampage through the house. I got 3 cats. Nah, bruh. I'm beating the shit out of them. They're trying to get the fuck out. Nah, because I'm a consumed king, all right? You just don't get it. He's spending hundreds of dollars on furry food and hentai commissions on like Twitter, and motherfuckers just be taking too damn long. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to beat the fuck out of my dick. I can't even be edging. I can't even be gooning because I just bust in 3 fucking seconds of seeing that furry little cock. Bro, I actually gotta be stopped. What the fuck happened? I was so serious and calm in the beginning and it just devolves into absolute fucking dog shit, brother. I just seriously can't be helped. But by the way, rate the drip I'm wearing in the game, alright? If you drop a little comment about the drip, I'll give you a little golden star because I'm wearing like grave robber drip, bro. I got like a pickaxe with like this black getup. I look gang as shit, and honestly, that's how that be, you know? I be trying to get his little ocelot, which is code word for furry Fuda hentai drawings, alright? Everybody knows that. It's not a secret. Dark Souls lore solved. You're welcome. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace out.